Opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get them figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. Ooh, ooh. So let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, sucker, kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'm gonna watch what you gonna do. See, if you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe.
Today. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Okonkwo holds it in left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Murray off play action. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, that it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. They're, for a tight end, some of the best hands in the game. McCaffrey running up the middle. The numbers for McCaffrey last week, well into the triple digits, and they'll take that every time out.
What I loved was just how decisive he was running the football. Coaches like guys that go north and south. They don't like the east-west guys, the juking and the jiving. 1 foot in the ground and cut.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just... The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Murray. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Titans at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience. all on display in that victory.
And room there to work it inside the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Murray now to throw. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Murray going to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit call.
There he goes, right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Here's Murray from midfield. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Murray now. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. Going to the right here and finding Burks. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
To throw, it's Murray. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Titans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it, and in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And some space here. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 124 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Titans. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
This 2nd and 4. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
His kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is McCaffrey on the give.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Murray going to try to throw on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the 49.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right, because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
On second down, here's Murray.
That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A great play there. His second touchdown on the season.
And the Titans are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign.
We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Murray now on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And quickly they get to the line. Second down, Murray sets to throw.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Back to throw it. Murray throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On the ground, McCaffrey takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
They'll run again.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
McCaffrey.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Tennessee, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall to